exploring the existence of God through logic, morality, and the philosophy of religion. In our search for meaning, the conversation between atheism and religion captivates many. The fundamental questions are intriguing. Does God really exist? What evidence supports or opposes various belief systems? Can we be good without a divine presence? This podcast dives into these questions through the perspectives of philosophical skepticism and faith. Philosophy of religion focuses on understanding the divine and its attributes. This field probes various arguments for God's existence, including cosmological argument. This argument suggests that everything that exists has a cause. Since the universe exists, it must have been caused by something beyond itself, often attributed to God. Teleological argument. This viewpoint posits that the universe's complexity and order implies a designer. For instance, the precise conditions of Earth, such as its distance from the sun, which allows for liquid water, are seen as evidence of intentional design. Moral argument. This argument asserts that if we have inherent moral obligations, there must be a divine source guiding those ethics. For example, nearly 90% of people worldwide believe that some form of morality is essential for a well-functioning society. Engaging with these arguments can help clarify personal beliefs and encourage individual exploration, whether in faith or skepticism. A significant challenge in both belief and skepticism is the problem of divine hiddenness. It raises an essential question. If a loving, all-powerful God exists, why is there so much suffering and absence of clear evidence of his presence? For believers, this issue can lead to doubt and feelings of abandonment during difficult times as they struggle to reconcile their faith with their experiences. Skeptics may use this idea to argue against the existence of God, emphasizing the lack of empirical evidence as a critical factor. Logic plays a key role in evaluating arguments surrounding God's existence. One pressing question is whether morality depends on religion or stands independently. Many thinkers advocate that morality can arise from human reasoning and social dynamics, often citing examples such as the development of moral codes in various cultures that existed long before organized religion. For instance, studies indicate that true altruism can be traced back to evolutionary instincts, where cooperative behavior enhances the survival of social groups. Philosophical ethical theories like utilitarianism focus on maximizing happiness for the greatest number of people. This approach encourages ethical behavior without relying on religious doctrines, appealing to rationality and the collective good. Atheists assert that moral behavior does not need a belief in God. Ethical principles can be shaped by compassion, social responsibilities, and shared human experiences. For example, secular organizations often provide services like food banks and shelters, driven purely by a desire to help rather than religious motivation. However, critics frequently bring up the challenge of moral relativism in atheistic frameworks. If moral values are defined solely by human agreement, they argue, it may lead to subjective standards that vary dramatically among cultures. The ongoing discussion between theism and atheism not only addresses God's existence but also examines reasoning and morality within both contexts. Theists often suggest that belief in God provides a foundation for ethical conduct. For example, Christians might reference biblical teachings to guide their moral decisions. Conversely, atheists maintain that ethical behavior is a human responsibility and can emerge from reasoning and empathy. These differing views invite robust conversation about the nature of belief and the burden of proof. Theists are often asked to demonstrate God's existence, while atheists may be questioned about their ethical frameworks without divine guidance. Skepticism encourages individuals to question their beliefs, whether religious or not. It promotes critical thinking and analysis of faith through personal experiences, historical accounts, and logical arguments. Believers can find their faith reinforced through challenges, while skeptics may adjust their views when presented with compelling arguments. This dynamic interaction enriches the understanding of the existence of God as people grow through dialogue and exploration. Believers often cite personal experiences, historical miracles, and logical reasoning as the basis for their faith. Miracles are particularly significant as they are perceived as direct communications from the divine, intending to confirm belief. However, skeptics argue that personal experiences lack universal validation. Still, philosophers like William Lane Craig argue that, when collectively considered, personal testimonies can build a compelling case for theism. The discussion surrounding atheism, religion, logic, and morality is complex and continues to evolve. Philosophers wrestle with fundamental questions regarding existence, evidence, and moral principles. As knowledge deepens, engaging openly with differing viewpoints remains essential. Whether one aligns with atheism or theism, exploring the philosophy of religion offers insights into our understanding of existence and morality. This journey encourages us to continually reflect on our beliefs and the implications they hold for how we live our lives and engage with the world around us. Ultimately, it is this persistent quest for truth that enriches our understanding of belief and existence.